So, good evening, everyone. We are the group one, and we will be going to discuss the data analysis. It's analyzing spoken and written discourse. So, good evening once again. I am the first reporter. My name is Krina Marie Pabroa, and I hope you guys will listen. May I request my teammates to please mute your microphone? You will just open it when you have clarifications or questions. I will be the one to mute nyo na lang. Okay, so first is the Palgrave. Hold on. Can you hear? Can you just see my screen, guys? Okay, no one answer. Okay, the data analysis analyzing spoken and written discourse from the book of the Palgrave Handbook, chapter 25. Pachetti. So the analyzing spoken and written discourse, it is a role for natural language processing tools or NLP by Scott A. Crossley and Kristopher Kyle. So in order for us to understand further, I would like to um, give the introduction. So what are the things that we're going to learn from this topic? The role of natural language processing or the NLP, the impact we will at the end of the discussion we will able to know the impact of NLP on language research and discourse analysis. What are the things that the NLP tools can help to the students and to the researchers? Can you hear me, guys? Yes. Okay. Second, we will able to apply what is the we can apply the NLP tools in discourse analysis, practical applications, or of freely available NP tools. We will know also that this kind of tool is just free to everyone. The next one, modern NLP techniques versus traditional methods. By the end of the discussion, we will able to identify the modern NLP techniques versus the traditional methods and how the researchers do their research before the NLP tools and how NLP tools enhance efficiency compared to traditional methods. We will I'm going to compare what are the things that make the NLP tools more advantage rather than using the traditional methods. Also, future directions in computational linguistics and discourse analysis. This gonna be report. This will be um tasked by one of my teammates. Now, the spoken and written discourse analysis continues to be analyzed at a variety of scales. For example, from a few hundred words to billion of more words for a variety of purpose. Example, descriptively outlining and target language investigating, developmental trajectories, examining ideological stances, and from the variety of theoretical and empirical perspective. So the main point of this is that the NLP tools will help. Before computers, people analyze language by hand. They keep on counting words rather than the advantage of NLP tools. It helps the students to make their work more efficient and they can they can just they can save a lot of time. Also, that is the spoken and written discourse analysis. One moment. No, so the spoken and written discourse analysis, it refers to the study of how language is used in speech from spoken, meaning speaking, and writing, written. So the spoken discourse, the examples are the conversation, the speeches, the interviews, the discussions, and etc. Those are the example of spoken discourse, meaning we are speaking to and we're having interactions with. The written discourse, examples, books, articles, essays, emails, those are the things that we are needed to be corrected. Those are the things na kailangan siya i-check by our teachers. And the discourse analysis word means it examines the patterns, meanings, and structures in language to understand how people communicate. So by the use of the NLP tools, it checks the grammar, the structures of the language, and everything. That is the meaning of spoken and written discourse analysis. Now, the natural language processing tools, which is our main topic, it is an alternative hand coding data and qualitative analysis using frequency list and concordance data is the use of NLP tools to explore spoken and written discourse. Such tools are now in common use and their merits are such that their popularity will continue to grow. These merits include their speed of analysis, their cost benefits, and their accuracy in measuring language features. So, how NLP works is that it helps computers to understand and analyze like humans do. But without the help of NLP, they will we will be doing it manually. So if you could just imagine you are a teacher in the future, then what will happen that you have 100 students. Then without the help of NLP tools, imagine to check all of their test papers, all of their handbooks, essays, and it takes a lot of time. So because you are needed to be to check words by words, do this manually, and you would have to read each essay and count difficult words. So by the help of NLP tools, everything you can just do it in just a second. So that is the advantage and the help of NLP tools for researchers, students, and teachers. It checks the words and tells you if they are simple or advanced. It gives you categories of each. And it even gives you an idea what is the feeling of that person, the student, what kind of feeling they conveys ba to that essay. And also it gives accuracy. I guess that is the only part of my topic, and we will be discussing another analyzing spoken and written discourse for a role for natural linguistic. Okay, proceed.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Giselle Emananday, who is the second reporter. So my topic is analyzing spoken and written discourse, a rule for natura. So we have linguistic inquiry and words count, or we should say LIWC. So LIWC is a sentiment analysis tools designed to capture psychological phenomena related to cognition, affect, and personal concern that is widely used by sociologists and computer scientists, and also linguistic in various education and social media domains. So we have S.A. Crossley and K. Kyle, who is LIWC dictionary containing around 4,500 words has been used in numerous studies to investigate constructs like social status, um, deception, and personality differences. And it is also not sensitive to POS or post tags or valence markers. And also, LIWC provides information on the percentage of words per text and percentage of the word each of 80s categories. And it has not been used similarly to Fiber Tiger or Cometrics or the STA in applied linguistics. So the example of this is we can see the example of um, ni ano ni Lawrence. So let's proceed to the next, that is suite of automatic linguistic analysis tools. The suite of automatic linguistic analysis tools that is, I will also say SALAT, addresses limitation in tools like Fiber Tiger and Cool metrics such as usability, portability, and accessibility, and linguistic coverage. SALAT is include four tools that is lexical sophistication, that is Taalis, and consociation, that is Taku or Taaku, and then the last one is syntax. The third one is syntax, and the last one is sentiment analysis. However, many of these tools that are not publicly available or limited in uses due to the practical concern. So limited lang siya, no? And then the next one is Taku or Taaku. I am pronouncing it. So Taku is a text collection tool that uses over 150 indices and WordNet setting set to assess sentence and paragraph markers of question. So makita lang nato tanan ang the example all of this na kang Lawrence. So that's all. Thank you.
Next, Maricel, you are on mute.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
My topic was all about TELES. TELES 2.0, Kale et al. And Praise, Kale and Crossley 2015 incorporates over 200 indices related to the basic lexical information. For example, the number of words and engram, the number of word and engram types. So this tool for analysis release the tool of a freely available, easy to use text analysis tool is household on the user's hand drive the following secure data processing and is available the most operating system like Windows, like Mac, and also the Linux. Like word range, engram frequency, engram range, engram strength of association, word recognition norms, and word neighbor words. The second one draws on the number of databases to assess lexical, the medical research sophistication, including the British National Corpus or BNC Consortium 2007, the Subtitles Corpus of Subtitles, Brave and New 2009. Example of word frequency, it is refers to often a particular word appears within a given text or a collection of the text. When we talk about word range, it is a multiple meanings as a noun and a verb. So like for example, in a noun, it is a variety of things or an activities. In a verb, it is stretched out over the distance, space, time, or scope. In range frequency, it refers to the number of times in a sentence of words, letters, and other units text appears in the body of the text. N-gram range, it is the unigram of the word's n-gram size. So when we talk on n-gram strength, it is refers to the frequency of the prominence of the specific sequence of n words. Like for example, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick will be a biogram. The 2-gram relatively high strength because it's common phrase, while the lazy dog would also be a biogram, but with a potentially lower strength depending on the corpus analysis. The word recognition norm, it is the number of word that a person can be recognized correctly of the basis of development for learning to read. Like for example, a child seems unexpectedly. And means not, unexpectedly means expected. The ALP indices include word recognition norms with a high word hold and information. TELES has been used to model lexical sophistication to the second language assessment. Kaylee Crossley, 2015, and Kylie Crossley Mamara, 2016. The second one is TESSC stands for Tool for Automatic Analysis of Syntactic and Complexity. So this is a tool Standards for tool static. It is the linguistic analysis tool that measures syntactic development. What is the analysis, syntactic complexity, and sophistication? Measures indices related to syntactic development, uses natural language processing techniques. Example of this is the man in the red hat. To identify syntactic complexification measures, it can identify that there are two determiners, the word the, and the dependent of two nominal subjects, the man and also the hat. So we can also identify that there are propositional dependent in the red hat, governed by the nominal subject, man. A TELES tool for automatic analysis of syntactic sophistication is a tool that plain text files and produces spreadsheets of syntactic complexity measures. The other example of TELES C measures switches at length of the unit, number of adjective per noun phrase, number of adverbials per clause, frequency profiles of a verb argument construction. And when we talk about TELESC analysis, an example of this is um, main length of the unit. So we can identify that there are two determiners, the word the and the dependent of two nominal subject, man and also the hat. So when we talk about main length of the unit, it is the measure that a metric system standard unit of the length, such as the scale, rule, arms, measurement tape, caliper, and etc. So the third one is science. Science is sentiment analysis in a social cognition engine. It is the automatic tool for sentiment, social cognition, and social analysis. A last tool we describe in a salad suit in a sentiment analysis tool that relates a number of pre-existing sentiments, social positioning, and cognition dictionaries. A science is automatic that social analysis the last tool described. And it contains a number of pre-developed words
Sige, proceed na sa next.
Good evening, everyone. I am Lawrence Jan S. de la Cruz, and I will be tackling about the sample analysis to eliminate how the NPL tools discussed above can be used to answer theoretical question of interest to applied linguistics. We present here a sample analysis that predicts human ratings of speaking proficiency in large corpus using the lexical indices reported by the TAALES. So this tool for the automatic analysis of lexical sophistication, it is used for the researchers, whether in science, medical, or in education. So let's proceed the sample analysis. The first one is the TAALES tools or the TAALES tools. This tool is free, user-friendly tool that analyzes the lexical features of text, calculating various related to word frequency, range, and other factors to assess the overall complexity of the language used. Or it is used in research fields like education. The next one is the file for the analysis. GLE files selects the folder that contains the cleaned GLE files. So GLE file stands for Japanese Learning English. This file produced by the TAALES. It is used to store a clean file. The third one is the Weka Explorer. Refers to the primary user interface within the open source machine learning software. WECA or the Waikato environment of knowledge analysis, it is allow the user to easily load, process, visualize, analyze data using various machine learning algorithm. So the WECA Explorer has six six tabs which can be used to perform tasks. The last one is the histogram. Histogram, a graph that uses bars to show how data is distributed. So, in histogram, it is a bar graph that usually used in the research or data distributed. And that concludes my topic. Thank you.
Okay, continue.
Good evening, everyone. I am Princess Ann Suarez, and tonight I will be presenting a comparative analysis of spoken and written discourse. Both forms of communication and are fundamental to our daily lives, yet they differ significantly in structure, in function, and in context. So, in this report, we will explore these differences, their implications, and how they impact effective communication. So, first, we have the spoken discourse. Spoken discourse is often informal, spontaneous, and interactive. It allows for immediate feedback through verbal and nonverbal cues. So, example of spoken discourse is uh, in the classroom, of course, we use as the spoken discourse because we uh, interact to students or to our classmates or to our teachers. We use as face-to-face communication. Um, we use as gestures and facial expressions. So next, next is written discourse. So it tends to be more structured, planned, and it requires careful consideration of syntax, punctuation, and organization to convey meaning effectively. So the examples of this are um, the essay, article, and email. So next, so in summary, while spoken and written discourse share the purpose of communication, they differ greatly in form and function. Spoken language is more interactive, spontaneous, and context dependent, whereas written language is structured, formal, and tends to rely more on references and clarity. So, understanding these differences is crucial for improving communication, whether in education, the workplace, or media. But by recognizing the distinct features of both spoken and written discourse, we can enhance our skills in both speaking and writing. So that ends my topic. Thank you.
Can you see the other file on the screen now? Okay, proceed.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're going to talk about the vibrate hugger. So, the vibrate hugger, created by Douglas Fiverr, is a software tool that analyzes text by labeling words with grammatical and semantic information. So, the vibrate hugger analyzes text, assigning to grammatical and semantic tags to words to identify language patterns and aid linguistics. So, So how the Bible tagger works. So the Bible tagger analyzes text, assigning tags to words based on grammatical and semantic rules. These tags text reveals language use patterns across different contexts and help researchers analyze language and test linguistic theories. So the example of Bible tagger is X, please, is lang. So example is yeah, it is easy to write in the board, but so woman. So the woman is n plus cm plus plur plus and two. So the n is indicate that woman is a noun, and cm is indicate that common noun, and plur indicates that it is plural form, and plus represent the original clause of the tag field. So the next. So the next topic is comatrix. So comatrix is a tool used to analyze the readability and complexity of written text. So it goes beyond simply counting words or syllables, diving deeper into the linguistic features that make a text easier or harder to understand. So comatrix analyze text, readability, and complexity by examining words or occurs reading words, relationship, and text themes. So what it does. So comatrix analyze text, takes piece of writing as input, examines its language features, in identifies complexity, it calculates various and matrix each represent different aspect of text complexity. So it provides insight and result help you understand how easy difficult a text is to compare pinpoint areas to improve for improvement. Yeah. So this is the example of comatrix. So yeah, that is an example. So the next topic is L2 syntactic complexity analyzer or L2CA. So the L2 syntactic complexity analyzer or L2CA is a computer program designed to analyze grammatical complexity of written English text. So particularly those written by second language learners, this valuable tool for researchers and educators who want to understand how learners' writing develop over time. Next. So why else L2CA is important? So L2CA is important because it offers a pr- precise and objective ways to
Precise.
measure the precise and objective way to measure the grammatical complexity of second language learner writing. So this allow for better tracking their progress, more effective tailoring of instruction to individual needs, and deeper insight into process of second language acquisition. So benefiting both educators and researchers. So the L2 syntactic complexity analyzer measures grammatical complexity of English texts, particularly those written by second language learners. So it average word clauses to sentence ratio. So this is the example of L2CA, syntactic complexity analyzer. That's all about my topic. Thank you and good.
So basically, the Viber tagger is all about it is a tool which we're able to identify the parts of speech and the grammatical structure in text. So for example, like it can tag words where is for example in a sentence, we can by the use of the Viber tagger, it will gives us what is the noun, what is the verb, what is the adjective of a sentence. So it helps a lot, especially for us researchers when we're doing our research soon by the use of these tools. And also the co-metrics is it analyzes cohesion or readability in text, because there are times that if we're we keep on typing error. So by the use of the co-metrics, it will gives us an idea what word we type incorrectly. So those are the things. Do you want to add something, guys? Hold on. So I just want to give the overall advantage why we need to study the NLP tools, because it analyzes it makes our work faster, consistent, and more objective. It gives the advantage in today's use for us, especially students. It gives speed and efficiency, especially when we're doing our research and we don't have that much time. It takes a lot of time, but by using these tools, it gives us it helps us. It saves us time, and also accuracy for the words and the topic. So I guess that's all from me. And thank you so much, everyone, for listening. And if you guys, classmates, to my classmates, to our classmates rather, if you have questions and clarifications, you can just put on the comment section, and we will try to answer all of those. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye, everyone. We are the group one. Bye bye.
Mute ka, ate.
Sorry. Ano, dara-ara ma-save ang recording pag once na end na nato ang video mo, automatic save siya, then i-upload na ako sa YouTube, then kuha na ko ang link, i-upload dayon sa kuan. So, mura to. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mhm.